This is what I've been working on. I haven't been making much videos and stuff like that because I'm working on my book and I got my first subscriber. So you got to think about subscribers as, you know, people that buy your book. So I have a subscriber. He's liking all the recent stuff, but he's not reading like the old stuff, which is pretty weird to me. It's like, why aren't you looking at the old stuff, bro? Like, I have other stuff to show. But other than that, this is what I've been working on. I just got everything in today. We got the Rode mic, the pod mic by Rode, and I thought that I was gonna get gypped because I got it from eBay. And guys, just saying, eBay is a big heavy hitter. Like people don't even realize it, but you got to watch out. You do have to watch out. Like for example, the Shure SM7B, they sell that on eBay for like $100. But if you do your research, the Shure SM7B costs about $450 to $500. So you're looking at something that costs $450 to $500 and they're selling it for $100. What is it? It's a scam, unfortunately. But I was looking for my Vocaster 2 and I was searching for it. I looked online, or I looked at B&H Photo, I looked at Amazon, I looked at Best Buy, and they were all selling it for like $250. So I was like, okay, I have to save up for it. I have to really invest in this. It's a podcast interface. It's a mixer interface or something like that. It's not a mixer. It's called something else. I'm going to keep this video short because when my family walks in, I can't do videos. Like it really sucks. Like I can do it. Like I've been getting better at not being too afraid of letting them see what I'm doing. But other than that, it's still a problem. But it's a interface. I forgot what it's called. It's not a mixer interface. Well, mixer is the same. It's an audio interface. Audio interface. So I got that and I was looking online and I was like, let me check eBay. So I checked eBay, right? And tell me why I saw somebody selling it for $175, brand new. Said brand new $175. So I was like, I completely forgot all the reasons why I didn't use eBay because when I used eBay, I was buying memory cards, and then you started to see really, really cheap memory cards, like 1 terabyte for like $10, $15, right? So I bought the 1 terabyte for $10 and it was a complete toy. It was a fake. It was a complete fake. And then that's when I started realizing, like, oh, you can't believe everything that eBay sells. And even like the SanDisk memory cards that they were selling, they were saying how I did a little more research and they were saying how they were selling counterfeits on eBay. Those counterfeits had a specific way they were packaged. And then when I bought the SanDisk one, I saw the way that it was packaged. It worked fine. Like it was able to store stuff, but I'm sure it was a bit slower than usual. But I didn't notice all that stuff. I was just looking for anything at that point in time. But I learned from that to not trust eBay. So I was like, all right, let me not buy anything from eBay or anything like that. So that's why I didn't buy from eBay. So that's why when I learned that it was $175, I was really skeptical. I was like, wait, $175? That doesn't sound too right. That doesn't sound right at all. But then I was like, you know what? Let me give it a chance. So I gave it a chance. It came in, like always, like you could trust eBay. When they say they're gonna sell you something, they'll sell you something. But It came in, and the first thing that I wanted to check was how much, was like the warranty. That's how you check to see if it's working or not. You you fill out the warranty and see if, okay, like, all right, this warranty does work and you're good like that. I'm checking to see if this works. As you can see, it's like, it's heavy. This microphone is very fucking heavy. So anyway, I checked the warranty. I typed it in and it went through. It was like, you can register your item. This is your podcast Vocaster 2. And it showed everything. Everything popped up perfectly fine. And it was like, it's brand new. Because when it came in, it was sealed in the box. It was perfect. I bought this Rode mic, right? And they said it was brand new. So when it came in today, I found that it was already open. So I was like, oh my gosh, they lied. It was for $10 cheaper on eBay versus everybody else. Um, so I bought it and I opened it and it was already open. So I was like, damn it, you know, they probably put in the serial number for the warranty. Now I can't get a warranty for it. Now it won't be linked to my address or anything. I typed it in and it worked perfectly fine. They said new. It was opened. The box was a little banged up. I don't know where the box is at right now. Where's the box? Whatever. The box is not here. But as you can see, guys, I got this. What's it called? This boom arm, a mic boom arm. And the Rode mic is too heavy. Bro, do you see how it's like when you leave it right there, it falls? It's too heavy, guys. So I just wanted to put myself on video. It's just me like trying this out, but it's too heavy. I'm gonna return this. I don't return things often, but this costs about $40 for this boom arm, and it's having trouble with the Rode mic. The Rode mic is about it said 3.4 pounds that it can hold. This Rode mic is definitely up there at around 3.4 pounds. I thought that the Shure SM7B was about around this weight. Um, I should have I should have done a little bit more research. Like, let me check real quick. How much does the Rode Pod mic weigh? Oh, it weighs 2.1 pounds, guys. So this should be able to hold it. Um, I am turning for my life right now. I'm turning for my life to make sure that it stays put. So it is. It is, guys. I was I jumped the gun a little bit there. It fits. Um, I have my XLR cable, and what I'm going to do, I am going to buy an XLR cable from B&H Photo or from Best Buy or something. I got this from Amazon. It's a quick one. It's just to see if everything works. It was just about $10 and I can afford it $10 this week. Next week I can afford $20 for an XLR. But the reason why I am going to buy one from B&H Photo or Best Buy or not really Amazon is because the quality from Amazon can be up and down. All right, guys, when you buy stuff from Amazon, you don't know what you're getting. Sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be very crappy. Um, for one example, I bought ignition coils I think that's what it's called. It's the spark plug wires, the wires that connect to your spark plug. I bought that, right? And I bought it from my Nissan Altima. I installed it, boom. Installed it bad. Then I got it professionally installed by a mechanic. They installed it. Every time I idled at a stoplight, this car would shake, bro. This car would be like, like literally, it would be shaking, right? And I was like, okay, I guess I need a new car, but I guess this car is just crappy. I get home from I ran away from home, and then when I got back home, uh, my dad offered to buy me some spark plug wires. So I was like, all right, cool. We buy Duralast. And then I installed it, and let me tell you, the vibrations went away. It was just night and day. It was just like, bro, those spark plug wires were crappy. Like they were crappy. They were making my car shake, rumble. It just sounded like a mini earthquake every single time I stopped and idled the car. So I learned my lesson. I was like, all right, if it's not performing as well and I bought it from Amazon, it's because of the quality that I got it from Amazon. Was it that much cheaper than the Duralast? Yes, it was. It was about $20 and the Duralast was about like 50 to $60. And when you can't wrap your head around quality versus quantity, you'll get wrapped up in in Amazon. You'll get wrapped up in the cheap world of stuff where you're just like, I can't afford it right now, but I can afford $10. Let me pay $10 for this item. And it's like, no, bro. Like you need quality. So I know I'm sounding kind of redundant right now because it's like, bro, you just bought a $10 XLR freaking cable from them. You know it's gonna be crappy, right? Like it's not gonna sound good and there's gonna be problems. You should have just got it from B&H Photo. You should have just saved your money. I wasn't thinking fully when I did this. Now that I'm talking about it, I understand, but regardless, the price was like I don't think I can afford. Well, how much would it be? It would be like $20, right? I spent $10 on this one. I looked at the reviews though. I looked at the reviews and the reviews said it was about it was good. Everybody said it was good. I was checking out three different cables. One cable they were like, it's good, but it has some problems. The other cable, same thing. Good, has some problems. This one, it was like, no, this one's pretty good. No, it was crystal clear and there was no problems with it, and it's a pretty good XLR cable. That's what you don't want to do. That's why I don't really like Amazon, because you have to be a smart shopper. Like you have to know what you're getting. Like these headphones, this is the, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. What is this called again? Oh, Audio Technica. So I was going to buy it from B&H Photo. B&H Photo had the Audio Technica 30, and then Best Buy had the Audio Technica 40. And I was really trying to save my money. So then I saw the Audio Technica 20 on Amazon. And it was like, it was right around my price range. So Amazon helps, but not really, because the quality, bro, it's a miss. Like it's not even a hit or miss, it's just a miss. Like you have to really watch out. You know what I mean? But I'm going to connect. How do you connect this, by the way? So May wanted to come over and she was like, can you help me with my podcasting? I'm like, bro, I've been doing things in secret. I don't know. I like doing things in secret, but I have to. It's not like I want to. It's because my sisters aren't supportive. Like I talk about this a lot, how you should be a supportive person. Like, you should stop being so negative about things. Because I used to buy drugs a lot. So the problem that I had was, okay, if I buy drugs, I'm not buying anything else. All I'm investing in is in drugs. And when I invest in something, I put my all into it. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I put my all into drug dealing. So when I started buying weed, I started really investing in weed. When I got my first job, no, when I got my first real job, I started heavily investing in weed. And that was a big problem, you know what I mean? Of course it would be a big problem. But I started heavily investing, and that's where all my money went. So my family is concerned about how I spend money. Not really concerned, but they're like, I get so little money from disability that they're concerned about the amount of money that I get. And I made a podcast about this. I was talking about how my sister wanted to give me less money per month because she thought that my aid was getting cut. Not cut, but like was getting limited. Like they were lowering it once again. So she was like, well, since they're lowering it, I think you should save more money. And I'm like, if they're lowering it, I should be saving the same amount of money, and that should be it. You shouldn't be touching more of my money. But we had that argument, and you know, I was angry about that. I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, why would you take away more money when the government is taking away money? Like, it would make more sense if they were giving me more money and you were like, all right, I think you should save more. Does that make sense? What if somebody's giving you more, if somebody's giving you a certain amount of money, right? They're like, here's $500. You save $100. And then they're like, all right, I'm going to start giving you $300. Wouldn't you save the same amount or a little bit less? Right? Okay. So let's say they're giving you $500. They start giving you $700. Wouldn't you start saving a little bit more? Doesn't that make sense? So when she came at me and she told me that since they're giving you less money, I think you should start saving more money. That shit made no sense to me. That shit blew me out the water. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense the way I'm talking about it now. Because it's like, all right, well, if they're giving you less money, that means that you're more financially struggling. I don't know how the fuck to say that, bro. Since they're giving you less money, you're in more financial struggle. So later on in life, you might run into more trouble. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm guaranteed this money for life. You know what I mean? And she was saying that it's not guaranteed. And I'm like, dude, it's guaranteed. And if it's not guaranteed, what am I going to do exactly? No amount of money is going to help me. You know what I mean? No amount of money is going to help. Oh, so I got the 6-foot cord and it's working perfectly fine, guys. So this is the Vocaster 2. This is the host. Let's turn the power on to this thing. Okay, there we go. I thought it wasn't working for a second. How many minutes are we at? We're at 60 minutes. I can make these videos really fucking long, bro. And they could be engaging too. Like, it's not like I'm not saying anything or doing anything while I'm recording myself. But this is what I was saying. I was saying like I don't like to edit. That's one thing about me that you'll get from me. So like if a video is too raw or we say something that is too out of order and might get me kicked off of YouTube, it might get me kicked off of TikTok, I just don't post it there and I post it on Rumble. So if you're following me and you want to be like, yo, did he post more stuff? Does he have more content? There's content all over online. I have to be more strategic with YouTube because sometimes we curse a lot. Sometimes just little problems here and there. So I just connected this. Let's see how it, oh, I don't know what's going on. You know what? I'm going to pause it right here because I'm going to need to double check what is wrong with this. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to need to double check. Can you guys see my screen? Can I turn it toward you so you can see it? Nope. Nope, that sucks. So, uh, this is how it's going to work. This is the mic level. I don't know how to work this. This is the mic level on that side. This is that. So we are going to, let me see something. This is awesome, guys. Like, this is how I'm going to be talking in this microphone. Like, it's going to be like that. And I'm going to be talking like that. And May calls me a lot. And this has a cool feature. The Vocaster 2 has a cool feature where if you if you have a phone call, you can connect it to the Vocaster and it will record you. It will record that phone call and it will record you. But I'm going to stop it right here because I think this video is getting a little bit too long. There you go. You guys got updated on what I'm doing, and I have so many things to upload. This is why I can't make videos and stuff like that, because I have too much to upload and I want to make them longer. You know what? Let's make this a little bit longer. So, hello. So I'm not sure how this works. Okay. So this is working right now. I could put auto gain on. I have enhance. I have mute. I don't know if you guys see this. I'm excited right now. You can see that I am being recorded. The 6-foot XLR cable is just enough, meaning that it's it's not messy. It looks pretty nice. The problem is once my sister comes, she's going to be like, bro, how much money did you just spend? And I'm going to be like, why does it matter? Because I literally hibernated. I hibernate for like a good month or two to buy this stuff. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, I don't understand why you get so angry about what I buy. But this is working great. This is working great. This is the mic level, and I'm bringing it up a little bit more just to see where it's at. It's working great. It's working great. The host, I mean, the guest is not working. I'm not sure how to work that part, but this is the mix. This is the loop back. I can get on audio. Adobe Audition, not audio. I can get on Adobe Audition. I saved this track. I'm gonna open a new file, a new multi-track session. 10, I think we're at 11 right now. Adobe, I have a couple of things to say to you. I hope you guys fix something that I want you to fix. Okay. So what I can do is connect this audio hardware. I'm doing this off the bat, guys. I don't know what I'm really doing. Okay. So I'm connected to the Vocaster 2 USB. I'm going to put the output to Vocaster 2 USB. Yo, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna be good with that. I think this is, so it has a couple of things. When I go to mono, it has video call left, video call right, show mix left, show mix right. It has host microphone, guest microphone, aux L, aux R, Bluetooth left, Bluetooth right, loop back left, loop back right, loop back two left, loop back two right. So I'm going to go to stereo and let's see. I see host microphone on stereo. I see video call left, show mix left. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm going to have to search this up, guys. I'm going to have to search up how to use this. So this is the Vocaster 2. Uh, my mind is getting blown right now. Let's go with host mic for phone. And let's go with record. I'm on stereo, host microphone. And I see the feedback. I see it coming through right now. What we're going to do is we're going to, so you have the host microphone, you have video call left, show mix left. So it's all on left when I go to stereo. When you go to mono, it goes left and right. So I'm not sure how this works. I'm not sure how this works, guys. Sorry, I'm doing this off the bat. Like, I haven't seen this before. I am just guessing right now. But I see on mono, I see host microphone on mono. When I do host microphone on mono, we're getting feedback on both sides here. And that's kind of what I want, I think. I think that's what I want. I don't think you want mono. We're going to figure this out, guys. We're going to figure this out. It's 28 minutes. Guys, when you get the Vocaster 2, get familiar with it because it's a lot going on. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, I'm a little bit confused my damn self. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I'm very highly confused. But that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, this is why it's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve. But as you can see, I got my microphone set up. That's really what I wanted to do. And that's how it looks. That's how it's going to look. I hope you guys can see that. So it's connected to my desk. There was, the B&H photo came with one where it was like, it came with a stand. So you can see this microphone, it has a stand with it. It comes with a stand. And And that's about it. It comes with a stand. It's about $139. I think that's how much it came up to. And I think it had an XLR cable with it, but the XLR cable was super long. It was like 25 feet. I was like, bro, I don't need that much. But it wasn't too much. Like it wasn't too much money. After all that, it came out to 139. And I was going to get that, but if you guys are low on desk space, and I got this from Amazon really cheaply. It was like $80. It's an L-shaped desk, as you can see. Like it goes from here to there. If you don't have a lot of desk space, I suggest getting a boom arm. And this one is really good. This is a boom arm from InnoGear. I'm not sure if I'm gonna list that on the video. Bro, if you see it, you see it. It's made by InnoGear. It holds up to 3.5 pounds. The Rode mic weighs about 2.1 pounds. It's heavy. Like when I was holding it, I was like, yo, bro, this shit is hefty, bro. You're gonna have to twist it a lot for it to stay. But once it stays, it's pretty stable. Um, Mine is pretty close to the wall. It's right underneath my television, but it works wonders, guys. It looks beautiful. Like I'm really happy with this setup. So, thanks for coming along this ride with me with my setup. I got a little freaked out, and then I got the kinks working, but the noise level that this Rode mic picks up is like almost zero. So I was researching a little bit and I was like, how come there's so much noise on my stuff? And it was like this one person said that if you have the right equipment, you shouldn't even have noise. Like noise shouldn't even be a problem. So I did my research. I got the Rode mic. I was between the Rode mic and the Lewitt, and I was about to buy the Lewitt, but they said that unless you have an enclosed space, a nice studio, the Lewitt wouldn't work for you. The Lewitt needs a studio. So if you have a Rode mic, you don't really need a studio. It has everything in there. Like uh it has an internal pop filter. It's broadcast quality, has a rugged build, and it comes with a 2-year warranty. And it comes with a shock filter, shock absorber or something like that with it. So like if you were to move it around, you wouldn't get too much noise. But once you settle it, the noise is barely there. And I have a what do you call that? I'm so blown away, bro. The amount of words that I know on a daily basis is like so little that it irks me. And I'm just like, I don't know. I can't memorize much. But I have central air. That's what it's called. I have central air, and it picks up a little bit of noise. I'm hoping you guys can see this. If you guys could have seen this it would have been awesome. But all right, guys, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there, bro. That was a good session. That was a good session. Peace. See you guys on the next one.